Alright guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Dan. Today we're going to be talking about 8th Avenue, which is a job that me and my team have just completed. This is Viking Designs. Alright, so 8th Avenue went all the way from the concept and design stage through to completing it. So this backyard went from looking like this to looking like this. Now, I probably quoted for this job about a year ago, and the scope was to turn their backyard from a space that never gets used into an entertaining area. Now that's kind of our bread and butter. That is what we do. That is what we specialize in. So yeah, I got to it. I drew up some plans and I got these guys a quote. Now in this first initial meeting, it was my job to figure out what the client wanted and what was important to them. So after our first chat, it was clear about a few key elements that the client was really keen on. They wanted to have like a decked or paved area. They also wanted it to have a roof over it for some protection from the weather. Outdoor kitchen, somewhere where they could barbecue, prepare food, possibly put a fridge in. They wanted a privacy screen just to hide this wall that wasn't so nice to look at, and also just to block them from their neighbors. Wrap around bench seat, possibly somewhere where they could put a fire pit on as well. And they also wanted it to link up to the existing space that they already had there. They didn't want this to be disjointed. They wanted it to flow from their backyard out into this new area. And it needed to be functional and low maintenance. So that is what I knew. Now from there, we went back and forth with drawings, discussing different types of materials, different layouts that we could use, also the height that this thing was going to be built at. Their current veranda is about 1 meter off the ground. We didn't want to build this at 1 meter off the ground, otherwise their boundary fence would come up to about here, which is no good. So we did want to drop it down. We didn't want to have it all the way on the ground, because then you would need a set of stairs leading down to it, which would just sort of break the flow. So I suggested we build it halfway up. We could have 2 stairs down to the deck and another 2 stairs down to the grass. That also makes the deck a really nice bench seating height, so it works for that purpose as well. Now, for the materials, you guys know I'm super picky when it comes to materials. Putting the wrong materials in a certain area can totally ruin a space, so I wanted to make sure we got this right. Now for this project, we decided to build a deck. We also decided we wanted to use Eco Deck, which is a composite timber, super low maintenance. We're going to go with a vertical hardwood screen. Kind of feel like we do this at every job at the moment, but people love it, keep requesting it, so yeah. The reason we went with the hardwood screen is we wanted to warm the space up. By using only composite timbers for the whole job, you do sort of lose that natural warmth that timber gives off. Now for the kitchen, we decided to build it out of treated pine, clad it with VJ groove, external pine, and form up and pour in situ a concrete bench top. Now if these bench tops are sealed properly, they are fairly low maintenance. We also went with an insulated pergola so you could use the space year round, and we kept timber framing over the fire pit area. Obviously you don't want to have a fire pit under an insulated pergola, so we opened up the pergola in that space. The insulated part is over the barbecue. And that's it, that's the materials. Now let's get into the build.